wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am your host, Joe the Pamper Bird, and now introducing from the top of Metal Mountain all the way down to all 50 states and the globe, it's the happy heel himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe?
Not too much, buddy. Are you ready for a little? Are you ready to go? Are you about to go crazy?
Yeah.
Is it about to go down? Hey, Mia Mania.
What's going on?
Because let's give a whoa, dudes at ringside welcome to the one-eyed, thick-thighed, the woad.
The weapon of ass destruction.
Weapon of ass destruction.
The Shine Champion.
The Shine Champion, the woad.
What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up?
Welcome.
Thanks so much for coming on, especially.
Thanks for having me. Yes.
So, if our fans, champ, are not familiar with you, introduce yourself.
Yes. Well, what you see is not what you get, because I am the first ever one-eyed, thick-thighed weapon of ass destruction, the Shine Nova champion, the human wrecking ball, the woad. And if you don't know about me, trust me, you will.
Awesome. We love that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Woad, who trained you?
Actually, I was trained in Atlanta, Georgia. I started out at WWE 4 under Mr. Hughes. And then I went to Platinum Championship Wrestling, where I trained under Jay Fury. And then I went, I trained with AR Fox, and now I currently train with Nick Patrick at Deep South Wrestling.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So, what was your first match like in front of a crowd?
Honestly, I can't really remember my first match. All I remember is the feeling after it. And that feeling was, it was like, wow, I can't believe that I actually did this. And it felt right. It felt like it was just a growing flame that needed to be enlarged. And I just wanted to do it more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. That's awesome. Because, you know, like, there's certain wrestlers that have come on our podcast. They say, oh, man, I remember my music hit and the butterflies in my stomach hit this. And then, like, they don't remember. Like, I'm just like, well, most people remember, like, as soon as they hit the ring and then they got the first pin or they got pinned. But it must be, certain things must be hard to remember because it's happening so fast that it's just like, boom. And you're already backstage, like, drying off your face after the first match. And you're like, oh, my God. You know what I mean? Like, that's amazing. So,
we were talking a lot before the show started. You have an amazing story. If you want to tell it to everybody, you could tell it.
Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Well, basically, I'm so far the first ever half-blind female wrestler, and I tell people the only thing that's fake about me and what I do is my glass eye, because that is absolutely true. I've been blind in my left eye since the age of 7, and ever since I was wrestling in 2010, you know, I've been doing it half blind. But in the only eye that I could see out of, I had a severe cataract. So I underwent surgery and I had that removed, and I was able to see again for the first time in years. And it was an incredible journey, and it made me see that, hey, I could either take this as a win and just leave, or I could really show the wrestling world what the woad is about. And I chose to pursue my dream even more. And Well, my left eye was giving me problems, and the doctor said you might as well just get it removed. So in 2019, I got it removed, and the one eye, thick thigh woad was born. She was always there, and I always tell people she is who I was always meant to be in this business. I forever keep evolving. At first, it was dementia to Rose. At first, it was double D Rose. At first, it was the strange and deranged. But now it is the one-eyed, thick-thighed woad.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that's an amazing story, to be honest.
Yeah.
And if you want to talk a little bit more about your match with Kylon King, you could talk about it. We just had it recently on the podcast.
Oh yes, going toe to toe with the king, like she brought it, and I would give her 100% credit and full respect. Going against someone of that status, of that stature, of that strength, you have to bring your A game, or she will take you down. And she may have bested me this round, but I'm willing to do it anytime, anywhere.
Geek, we need to set up a ring in my yard, in your parking lot by your house. We need to have a match in Long Island. Boom.
Kylon King versus the Woad. It needs that. The rematch has to happen.
It's a ringside match. Pay-per-view. If we were a big time like a radio station, if we had the money up, like let's have our own pay-per-view, have the Woad versus the King on the main event. See, I would have a female main event, not a male versus guy. I would have a female versus female main event. That's how awesome I am. Here we go.
Yeah.
Question for the audience.
Who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Who's my favorite wrestler? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I had a few, I can't lie. It was a tie between, of course, Stone Cold, The Rock, also Rikishi. As you can see, he inspired me a ton with who I am in this business, accepting, my body and using my body as so it can become the most dangerous weapon of all time. Also, oh my gosh, there's so many. I was a fan of the Dudley Boys, the whole Attitude Era. I never missed a SmackDown. Never. I remember when it came on Thursday night, and I would always be there. Wrestling was everything to me, and I couldn't get enough of it.
Mm.
That's
So,
amazing.
So was there a match as a young Woad like that you were like, that match?
Well, yes, and it wasn't even a match. It was a move. It was Macho Man doing his elbow drop, and I don't even remember who he was doing it to, but I remember my brothers were watching it in their room, and I walked in and I was just watching, and they told me to get out, and as they pushed me out, I hid behind the door, and I watched him just do this move, and it was like in slow motion, and I was like just in complete awe, and I was hooked. Like I was automatically hooked.
Macho Man is a legend, true goat right there. We lost him too soon. He should have been a manager still in wrestling. He could have been still around if he didn't have his sad ending. But yeah, Geek.
So we had WrestleCade this weekend, right? If you want to talk a little bit about that.
Oh yes, it's just seeing so many amazing talent come out, and got to support, and also got to be a part of Ladies Night Out that featured the amazing talent like Kiara Hogan and Diamante and Chelsea Green and Savannah Evans, who I got to go toe to toe with finally. And I tell you, the Cannibal versus the Woad will happen again because that needs to happen. And I'm not through with Savannah Evans yet.
Definitely.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, like you were saying, also that strut with what's it called? Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal was absolutely amazing. By the way, did you see that or?
Honestly, and it's not that I'm trying to get. It's not the fact that I'm not interested in what's going on. I'm just more focused on trying to make myself better as a wrestler. As the Woad as you know, the first ever half blind female wrestler, I just focus more on myself and what I can do to bring in, what I can do to bring or share in this wrestling world. But no, I haven't seen what you were talking about.
So is there any female wrestler from the past or the present that from the indie scene that you've seen you're like, I want to wrestle them?
Oh, all of them, yeah, everyone.
Sorry.
Definitely for sure. I really would like to go toe to toe with Abaddon. I feel like that's something that needs to
definitely.
happen. I feel like that's something that can bring in a whole new excitement and electricity from a match that no one has yet to see, that no one has yet to do or bring. And I feel like the woad versus Abaddon is something that can definitely bring that.
Definitely.
Also, Jade Cargill, Trisha Dora.
Wow.
Yeah. I honestly, I want to face everyone. Definitely Thunder Rosa, La Rosa Negra. Yeah, give me every
Megan Bain's
single
another
one
one,
of them.
right?
Yes.
It's always good to have, like, in this wrestling business these days, like, it's always good to have like a positive, like, hear positive like wrestlers saying, I want to wrestle this person, but you're like, I want to wrestle everybody. And that, I find that awesome because people are
Well,
like,
I feel that I have something to prove. I have to. I want every female that steps in the ring with me, whether I lose or not. I want them to remember the day they stepped in the ring with the one-eyed woad. I want them to know that whether I got pinned or whether they got pinned or crushed, because there definitely will be some crushing going on in every single match that the woad is a part of. I want them to know that there is a one-eyed female weapon that can do it better than they ever thought that they could.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, I saw some clips from the match actually between you and Kylan King. That bonsai drop on the apron was absolutely nasty, by the way.
Oh yeah, I call it the dark side of the full moon because that's exactly what you see.
Yes. Yes. I sent it to Geek. I said, Geek, did you see this yet? No. And I seen his face because we were about to do a show, and I sent him the picture, and he was just like, what? Whoa, God. See, that's gonna happen to us, Geek.
On the apron.
Yeah, like I tell people, okay, you're gonna stare at my ass anyway. I'll give you something to stare at. And I've had people tell me, "Oh, you shouldn't twerk or you shouldn't dance," and I'm the one-eyed woad. And whether you call it twerking or tuning up the band or revving up or the cows are coming home or the fat lady's about to sing, whether you call it whatever it is you want to call it, best believe there will be a lot of ass shaking. And if you can't handle that, get the hell out the room.
Yup. You tell him.
I just want to say that Mew Mania says your story is amazing, by the way. So.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
One of our
appreciate
friends
that.
in college. He's one of our buddies.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's our buddy Mima Mania wants to know? What's your finisher?
I call it the damnesia.
The damnesia.
Yeah, and it's a running ass attack to the face. It was a certified concussion, 100% guaranteed.
Ooh. Has
and he says
anybody
no
ever,
problem.
Oh, he said no problem. Has anybody ever drawn you or given you like a gift of a like pop vinyl of yourself?
Oh yes, actually yes, it was from Suck Rat Figures. They actually made a woad doll of me, and definitely want to give a shout out to them. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're watching this or not, but thank you for that. That is one of the most amazing gifts I got, and I love it. And I want to find a way where I can sell them and make more. And I've got so many people wanting to buy that, and the fact that I'm just going to keep that one for myself because it was the first one ever made, and it will always mean so much to me So thank you again.
Is there any places the world would like to travel to, or that hasn't traveled to yet?
Internationally, I feel the world has yet to see the woad, and that's something that definitely needs to happen and will happen. Yeah, I feel that it's time for the woad to get out the old U.S. of A. and go anywhere where they will have me, whether it's Europe, whether it's Amsterdam, whether it's China, Japan. The world needs to experience the woad worldwide.
You should, if you ever go to England, definitely, as we spoke before the show, if you ever go to England, this is just a suggestion because everybody keeps beating the poor Panther up when I say go there. Suggestion: if you ever go to England, check out Coventry Pro Wrestling (CPW). They're good people. We always talk with them and stuff like that. They actually have not one women's title. They have about 3 of them. So I think the woad could add to her collection and maybe win not one belt.
Hey, if they'll have me, it's like I said, only if they're ready.
Yeah.
Only if they're ready. If they are ready for the woad, then let's do it.
It's pretty funny. You go there and all of a sudden you send a picture. Hey guys, you said there were 3 belts, right? They're mine now. Oh no. Everybody lost their title. The woad comes to England and everybody loses. Geek.
Do you have a favorite movie or?
Oh yes, my all-time favorite movie is Jurassic Park. I love
Jurassic
that movie so much. That's why I hate Jurassic World, because I think it's a cheap knockoff of a piece of crap CGI filled, old whiny ass generation, lame ass movie. Excuse my French. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you can curse here.
I really hate that.
You can say whatever. You can say whatever you want. You say whatever you want. Not whatever you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when you said that, did you see the smile on my face when you said Jurassic Park? Because all I can see is the meme from Will Ferrell going, "Did we just become best friends?" Yup. Because me, it's Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park, and The Crow. That's my 3 favorites.
I was just about to ask him like if you're looking forward to the new one that's coming out next year, but I'm like, no. She just said she hates Jurassic World. So no.
Geek, nice enough. R.I.P. Metal Geek. Geek just got squashed. Nice to meet you, Geek. Squashed. Fine, if the Geek is all broken in the corner. Yeah, you can do the show. I'm broken. Injury list. Concussion for the Geek.
Do you have any stories from the road?
Well, I have tons, so many stories, but right now it's just I don't know. It's just I honestly can't even remember one. Gosh, I can't even honestly, and I can't think of one to save my life. But I will definitely hopefully get back to one. Because honestly, I can't think of a good story right now at the moment.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's cool. Is there anywhere our fans could find you on the internet?
Oh yes. I'm on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is the woad. You can just put it in the search bar and it should come up. Feel free to give me a follow, a like. Also, you can purchase my merch. It's right here.
There you go.
luchaware.art. Also on prowrestlingtees.com/thewoad and fullygimmick.com. So yeah, I got face masks. And also, if you just want to hit me up privately for a shirt, I sell those as well. And right now, I'm getting ready for my upcoming match on December 12th, my last match of the year at Shine Wrestling in Clearwater, Florida at the OCC building against the one and only Santana Garrett. And if she feels that she can take my Shine Nova title from me, she's in for a rude awakening, because this baby is staying with me. And I don't know if you guys see my matches at Shine. It doesn't matter if I lose, or it doesn't matter if she wins. I am keeping this title. This baby is staying right here around my thick ass waist.
I'm right.
It only matters that the other person survives is another question right there.
Or not. And that's up to them. It sounds like a they problem.
Yeah.
They're probably not. They're probably not going to survive.
There's gonna be a gurney taken out of
There
the
you
ring,
go.
and it ain't gonna be woad. It's gonna be the other person taking off on the gurney.
Well,
Right.
the thing is that people just don't know how hard I worked for the Shine Nova title. I've had a feud against Natalia Markova, the Russian crush, for over a year
Wow.
trying to get this. And we finally have a street fight match at the OCC building. And you want to know what I did? I tossed her pretty little ass through a table. And then I gave her pretty little ass a damn amnesia through a table. And that's how
Oh
I get
crap!
this. That's how I
Crap.
got this.
Mm.
So if Santana Garrett thinks that she can just waltz up in here and take this from me, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
I'm the one-eyed thick-thighed woad. And this is the era of the woad. And whether she sees this or not, I hope she knows that she has a certified ass beating her way come December 12th.
Geek, we need to
Wow.
make that into a clip, and we'll post it on Instagram, and we'll tag her.
So maybe she could defend herself.
Yes. You know what's funny? You said the girl you beat for that belt, the Russian
The Russian crush Natalia
Yeah.
Markova.
Yeah, we've been trying to get in touch with her, but you know what? You're way better than her because you're awesome.
We had the word
Well,
on
I
our
mean,
podcast.
if you saw what I did to her, she'd probably still be in the hospital. So she,
Oh,
yeah.
is it on
she's
YouTube?
probably-
Is it on?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's on YouTube.
Cool. I'll have to look that match up after when we're done with you. I'll look that match up. That sounds like a fun go to sleep match for me. Not me. I mean, before I go to bed, I'll watch that match. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
it's
our
a
friend
hell of a
Mimi
fight.
said reminds me of a version of Awesome Kong.
Oh, tell her I said thank you, but there's Awesome Kong and then there's a whoa. You know,
There is.
I have been told, oh, you should be like Awesome Kong, or you should be like Nia Jax. No, Awesome Kong is Awesome Kong. Nia Jax is Nia Jax. I am the one-eyed whoa, and there's no other female like me. So put some respect on my name.
Yep. There's most wrestlers that
Yeah,
you
exactly.
look at-
Exactly. There's only one
Yeah.
word. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, totally. There's wrestlers that you look at and go, yeah, but then look at the woe and you go, yep, she's something. You got this, girl. You're awesome.
Thanks.
She's a
I'm
superstar.
just trying to leave a giant ass print in this business, unlike no other. So,
Yeah.
Before our mod in the chat's head explodes, do you have any pets?
do I have pets? Well, I like to think that every dog is my pet and that I'm entitled to have every dog. So, yes, I do have pets. So,
I have a Dachshund. I have a wiener dog.
I love a dachshund. Oh, I love those. They're
My
so
dog
cute.
is the most serious. My dog is named. It was my sister's dog, but she couldn't have him because she had an apartment. So we took. My dad's like, we're not. You're not giving him up. He's ours. So we've had her from. We had him for half his life. His name is Dexter. Dexter Morgan. Yes.
I love that. I love that.
He is so serious, Woad, that he looks like he. I always tell Geek laughs. So he's like a heel. He never smiles, but then he gets the lady. I don't know how he steals the ladies, but he steals the ladies every time.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I just want to let you know that I acquire dogs. Okay, so if I ever see your dog, I'm gonna have to take it. And I'm not saying stealing because stealing is an ugly word. I'm talking about acquiring. I acquire dogs, so
Gotcha.
technically, I'm entitled to have every dog. So
There he is. There's Mr. Dexter. He's posing. That's Dexter posing, being the posing of a puppy. He's a model.
What kind of food does the word enjoy?
What kind of food?
Yeah.
Well, anything that doesn't involve pork, I don't mess with that. But other than that, yeah, I'll eat everything in the kitchen sink. Like I'm a Taurus. I love food, so yeah.
Another reason I mean, you get along well. I'm a Taurus too.
But yeah, so I love food. If I could, I would marry food. I would play "We Belong Together" by Mariah Carey and have like an all white wedding with flock of doves to food. Like that's how much I love food.
Yeah.
My thing is I like pizza. I like tacos, especially today is Taco Tuesday. You gotta have some tacos with everything on it, and like, yeah, and a nice thing of rice and beans right next to it. That's me.
I think we answered this, but who's your dream opponent?
Who's my dream opponent? Ah.
That you would love to defend the belt against, that shine belt. If you could pick anybody. And I'm just saying, the forbidden door is basically open. Anybody could come in and you could wrestle for the shine
Living
belt.
or dead doesn't matter.
I would have to say honestly, Awesome Kong.
Oh,
Awesome
wow.
Kong,
Definitely, yes.
What type of match?
Just a straight singles match.
Okay.
Where we just show off the brutality of our strength.
Okay.
Yes.
There's two matches I would love to see for the shine belt. I would love to see you fight either Davian or Karen Bam Bam.
Oh yes. I would love to face both of those girls. Especially Miss Bam Bam. Yes, I've seen her work, and whew, boy, that would be one hell of a matchup. That would be one hell of a matchup. To be honest, I'm looking forward to that because I know that's going to happen because it has to happen.
Geek will be at a show
to.
this Geek
18th,
will be
the 18th.
The 18th. Geek is going to the Victory Pro Wrestling show, and that's another. If you ever come east, you ever come near New York or Long Island? In Long Island, there's a promotion called Victory Pro Wrestling. Put that on your list of places you want to wrestle. It is a really good promotion. They let you run with your gimmick.
Well, look, I mean, I'm not going to beg anybody to be on anybody's promotion. If they want to bring in the woad, they know where they can find me. Okay. If they want to bring me in and show their fans what I'm about and have their jaws drop on the floor while they witness me at what I do best, and that is knock off freaking heads. And yeah, they can book me, but they know where to find me. I'm right here and I'm waiting.
Geek and I saw firsthand what Karen could do to people, and Geek heard from one of the female wrestlers at the show. He asked, "Did she hit hard?" What did the girl say, Geek?
No. She said, "How's it going?" And then she goes, "Karen hits really hard." That was her response to me. So I was like,
she better. I wouldn't expect nothing less.
Yeah.
I mean, someone like her, yeah, you better hit hard. Hit with all your might.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah. Is there any other?
We want to thank you so. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry,
go ahead,
Geek.
Joe. Continue.
We would like to thank you for coming on the podcast. Is there any other shows you want to promote that you're going to be on? Any wrestling events?
Well, I haven't posted it yet, and you guys are the first I'm telling about it. Even though Shine Wrestling will be my last show for the year, I will be announcing that I'm traveling to California. So I definitely want to let my California fans know that I will see them there in January of 2022. And I will be announcing and releasing the date soon.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
Hope to see you in New York soon, woad.
Me too. Oh my gosh, me too. Definitely.
Just let us know when you're going to be in New York. Geek I could either mail you a sticker. You could just tell Geek when you're going to be back in New York, in Queens, and he could just pop over and go to the show with the mod and drop you a sticker. But I figured I'd mail you one because I could send it like it's a Christmas gift. That's our Christmas gift to you, to the woad.
That's awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you so much.
I guess
Thank you so much
time's
for
up.
coming on.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you
thank
for having me. Yes, thank you for letting me be a part of your show. I actually had a great time. Letting me tell my stories and interact with the fans out there. Thank you to everyone that watched this and will watch this in the future.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, later.
Bye-bye.
That was an awesome interview, Joe, right?
Awesome.
That was such a great story, you know?
Sorry for interrupting you there. I was trying to have you mentioned at the time. That's why I did this.
But anyway, so everybody in the chat, if you're listening to this, please follow, like, share on all our platforms. Please. So
tell your friends
and
to
Joe,
follow us, please.
So take it away, Joe.
We will be back tomorrow for the tag team Angie and her friend. So we will see you tomorrow. Bye.